In this activity, we will be learning the BODMAS rule and we will be using it on whole numbers. The objective of this activity is to practice solving the simplification of expressions using this rule of BODMAS. The full form of this is brackets, order, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So let's understand what is the concept of this activity. When we say BODMAS, it consists of 6 words. B stands for the brackets. So if you have brackets in any expression, the first thing we have to do is to solve the brackets. Then comes the operations. First operation which we have to solve is the division. The next one is the multiplication. Now these two operations can actually be used interchangeably also. We will learn that in the activity itself. And then comes the addition, and finally we do the last thing, that is the subtraction. So we have to prioritize based on the sequence in which these operations fall in this word BODMAS. Let's see what are the various material which will be required to perform this activity. We will require flashcards on which there are numbers written, that is 1-digit and 2-digit numbers, and then we will require some more flashcards with operators. That means the addition sign, subtraction sign, multiplication sign and the division sign. And finally we require the board for supporting the chart paper and marker to write on them. So let's see how this activity is performed. To perform this activity on studying the BODMAS rule as applied to whole numbers, we will use this observation table. This is serial number, so we are doing the activity for the first time, so we will write 1, and then we have some cards which we have made beforehand. Now these are the cards which have the operations on them. As you can see, all the 4 operations are there, and we will keep them upside down. And then we have some single digit numbers here. On each card we have a single digit number, and we will keep them upside down so that we are not biased in selecting any number. And then all these numbers which we have here, we have the 2-digit numbers. So we can take any random number of 2-digit numbers and we can put them in a stack upside down. Now the next thing we are going to do is to select one card from here. So that shows the multiply sign, and then a single digit from here which shows the number 4, and maybe a double digit from here which can be a number like 84. So what are we going to do first? We will pick up any numbers from these two. So we'll start from here, 84. So we will write 84, and then the operation which we got is multiply, and then the other number we got is 4. And now I need another operation. So let's select another operation now. This is plus. So we are going to select this plus. Now we will write the plus, and then any number out of these two, maybe from a 2-digit number or a single digit number, whatever. So let's take this. This is 6. So we will write 6, and then another operation. Let's take this operation. This is minus. So we will write minus, and then we will select another number. So let's select it from one of these stacks. This number is 54. So we will write a 54, and then another operation. So we have only one operation left now. This is divide. So we will put a divide sign, and finally we need one more number. So let's select it right from the base here. The number comes out to be 3. So we will write a 3. Now this is the expression formed when we have selected all the operations and all the numbers randomly from these stacks. Now we will have to show the step-by-step solution. So if you know the BODMAS rule, we have divide, multiply, add, subtract. This is the sequence of operations we have to follow. So division comes first. So I will be dividing 54 and 3. So the rest of the sequence, that is 84 times 4 plus 6 minus, up to here nothing changes. 54 divided by 3 is 18. So I will write the 18. And after divide it is multiply. So I'll have to multiply these two now to get to my next step. So 4 times is 16, 6 1 carry, 4 8 times is 32 plus 1 33. So 336, and then plus 6 minus 18 doesn't change. And finally we have the addition and subtraction. So let's add. 336 plus 6 is 342 minus 18. That will give me the final answer. 342 minus 20 is 322, right? So we have to increase that by 2. 324 comes out to be the value of the expression. The BODMAS rule has been applied to all these numbers, and your final answer is 324. Likewise, you can perform this activity over and over again, like all the 4 operations can be shuffled and placed upside down, and you can do it one more time or probably 3 or 4 times as per your time availability. And that completes our activity on the use of BODMAS on whole numbers.